Have you noticed your eyes don't feel the same when you wake up in the morning? Maybe the newspaper looks blurrier than it used to, or you find yourself rubbing your eyes because they feel dry and scratchy. And when night comes, headlights on the road or the glare from the TV seem harsher, almost blinding at times. Does that sound familiar? Many seniors think this is just getting old, but here's the truth. It's not simply aging. What's really happening is that your eyes are losing their natural protection while you sleep. See, nighttime is when your body and your eyes are supposed to repair and refresh. But if your eyes don't get the right support, tiny bits of damage can quietly build up each night. Over weeks and months, that small irritation turns into inflammation. Over years, it can mean serious vision loss. That can affect far more than just how clearly you see, can change your independence, your confidence, even the simple joys of reading, driving, or recognizing the smile of someone you love. Now, here's the hopeful part. You don't need complicated treatments or endless bottles of eye drops to fight this. In fact, sometimes the most powerful protection comes from the simplest sources, like the oils you add to your diet. Taken at night just before bed, certain natural oils can fuel your body's repair system and give your eyes the nutrients they're craving. Instead of waking up with burning, gritty eyes, you could wake up feeling clear, refreshed, and ready to take on the day. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 natural oils that can quietly protect and nourish your vision while you sleep. These oils are safe, gentle, and in many cases, you may already have them in your kitchen. We're going to count them down from number 4 to number 1. Each one has unique benefits, and each one targets a different part of your eye health. And I want you to stick with me until the very end, because the oil that takes the number 1 spot is not only the most powerful, it's also the most surprising. Chances are you've used it hundreds of times in your cooking. But almost nobody talks about its hidden ability to protect your eyes from the inside out. I think when you hear about it, you'll look at that bottle in your pantry in a completely new way. So let's begin this countdown. Remember, this isn't just about protecting your vision, it's about protecting your freedom, your connection to loved ones, and your ability to enjoy life with clarity. Have you noticed your eyes don't feel the same when you wake up in the morning? Maybe the newspaper looks blurrier than it used to, or you find yourself rubbing your eyes because they feel dry and scratchy. And when night comes, headlights on the road or the glare from the TV seem harsher, almost blinding at times. Does that sound familiar? Many seniors think this is just getting old, but here's the truth. It's not simply aging. What's really happening is that your eyes are losing their natural protection while you sleep. See, nighttime is when your body and your eyes are supposed to repair and refresh. But if your eyes don't get the right support, tiny bits of damage can quietly build up each night. Over weeks and months, that small irritation turns into inflammation. Over years, it can mean serious vision loss. And that can affect far more than just how clearly you sit, can change your independence, confidence. Even the simple joys of reading, driving, or recognizing the smile of someone you love. Now, here's the hopeful part. You don't need complicated treatments or endless bottles of eye drops to fight this. In fact, sometimes the most powerful protection comes from the simplest sources, like the oils you add to your diet. It's taken at night, just before bed. Certain natural oils can fuel your body's repair system and give your eyes the nutrients they're craving. Instead of waking up with burning, gritty eyes, you could wake up feeling clear, refreshed, and ready to take on the day. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 natural oils that can quietly protect and nourish your vision while you sleep. These oils are safe, gentle, and in many cases, you may already have them in your kitchen. We're going to count them down from number 4 to number 1. Each one has unique benefits, and each one targets a different part of your eye health. And I want you to stick with me until the very end, because the oil that takes the number 1 spot is not only the most powerful, it's also the most surprising. Chances are, you've used it hundreds of times in your cooking, but almost nobody talks about its hidden ability to protect your eyes from the inside out. I think when you hear about it, you'll look at that bottle in your pantry in a completely new way. So, let's begin our countdown with number 4. Flaxseed oil. This may not be the flashiest oil, but for tired, irritated, or inflamed eyes, it can be a lifesaver. Many seniors describe the same frustrating feeling, like there's a grain of sand stuck in the eye that just won't go away. The truth is, that sensation often comes from hidden inflammation in the tiny glands around your eyes, the ones that are supposed to keep your eyes moist and comfortable. When those glands get inflamed, they stop working properly, and you end up with redness, irritation, and dry, burning eyes. This is where flaxseed oil steps in. Flaxseed oil is one of the richest natural sources of a plant-based omega-3 called ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. Your body uses this fat to calm inflammation and to support healthy tear production. Instead of masking the symptoms like artificial tears do, flaxseed oil actually helps your eyes repair from the inside out. And this isn't just theory. In a 2015 clinical study, patients with moderate dry eye syndrome who took flaxseed oil every day reported significant improvements in just 30 days. Their tears became more stable, their eyes less irritated, and they enjoyed better comfort overall. Imagine waking up in the morning, opening your eyes, and not feeling that scratchy burning sensation. That's the kind of difference flaxseed oil can make. Let me tell you about Ronald, a 70-year-old who came to me frustrated. He said, "Doc, I feel like there's something in my eyes all the time, but when I check, there's nothing there." He tried drops, warm compresses, even special glasses, but the discomfort never really left. I suggested he add just 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil to his nightly routine, about an hour after dinner. 3 weeks later, he came back and said, "For the first time in years, I slept through the night without waking up to eye pain." That's the power of this simple oil. If you're wondering how to use it, here's what works best. Take 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil in liquid form. If you don't like the taste, you can take it in capsule form. But make sure it's high quality, refrigerated, and free of fillers. Don't cook with it. Heat destroys the delicate omega-3 south. The key is consistency. It's just like brushing your teeth doesn't give results in a day, but protects your smile over years. Taking flaxseed oil regularly builds protection for your eyes over time. Now, flaxseed oil is a wonderful start. It's gentle, plant-based, and especially helpful if your eyes often feel red, dry, or irritated. But if you're worried about your central vision, the part that lets you read, recognize faces, and enjoy the details of life, then the next oil on our list will surprise you. It's not just trendy, it's loaded with nutrients your retina desperately needs. Let's move on to number 3. Now, if flaxseed oil is all about calming irritation, our number 3 oil is about protecting the very center of your vision, the part of your eyes that lets you read, recognize faces, and enjoy the details of life. I'm talking about avocado oil. Most people think of avocado oil as just another cooking trend, but inside that deep green liquid is a treasure chest of nutrients your eyes are hungry for. The star players here are 2 carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin. These are natural pigments that actually live inside your macula, the small but vital part of your retina, responsible for sharp, central vision. Think of them as tiny sunglasses built into your eyes. They filter out harmful blue light, reduce glare, and protect your retinal cells from the slow, steady damage of oxidation. Here's why this matters for seniors. As we age, the density of these protective pigments tends to drop. And when that happens, the macula becomes more vulnerable. That's why so many older adults notice problems with night vision, sensitivity to light, or trouble reading fine print. But when you give your body lutein and zeaxanthin, especially in a fat-rich form like avocado oil, your eyes can replenish their defenses. There's solid science behind this. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Medicine showed that people with higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin had stronger macular pigment density and better long-term visual clarity. In simple words, the more of these nutrients in your system, the better your chances of keeping central vision strong. Avocado oil delivers these nutrients in exactly the way your body can use them, bound to healthy monounsaturated fat, which helps carry them straight into your retinal tissue. It also contains vitamin E, another antioxidant that shields your photoreceptor cells from degeneration. Put it all together, and avocado oil becomes a quiet but powerful ally against the creeping decline in vision that so many seniors fear. Let me share a story. Maria, a 68-year-old retired teacher, came to me frustrated. "I just can't see at dusk anymore," she said. "Headlights blind me, and I need stronger and stronger lamps just to read in the evening." We looked at her diet, and it was almost empty of natural carotenoids, so we added one simple step: a teaspoon of cold-pressed avocado oil with her dinner about 2 hours before bed. Within a month, she told me she could finally sit on her porch at sunset, open a book, and read without squinting. Not a miracle, just steady nourishment that her macula had been missing. If you want to try this yourself, here's how. Add 1 teaspoon of unrefined cold-pressed avocado oil to your evening meal. You can drizzle it over vegetables, mix it into a salad, or simply take it by the spoon. The timing matters. An hour or two before bed allows your body to absorb the nutrients right when your eyes are entering their repair cycle. But here's a word of caution. Quality matters. Choose avocado oil that's deep green in color, cold-pressed, and stored in a dark bottle. Avoid refined versions, which may look pale and clear, but are stripped of the very nutrients your eyes need. Consistency is everything. Just like brushing your teeth one night won't keep cavities away, using avocado oil once won't change your vision. But week after week, month after month, the nutrients build up in your macula and create lasting protection. So, if reading feels harder, if night driving makes you nervous, or faces don't look as sharp as they used to, avocado oil could be the quiet helper your central vision needs. And that's why it earns the number 3 spot on our list. Now, we've talked about calming inflammation and protecting your macula, but what about defending the very structure of your retina itself? That's where our number 2 oil comes in, a more familiar one, but with science-backed power that many people still don't realize. Let's move on to number 2. When we talk about nutrition for the eyes, few things are as underrated as fish oil. People often buy it for their heart or their joints, but the truth is, fish oil may be just as important, if not more, for your vision. That's because inside every drop is a nutrient your retina depends on to survive. That nutrient is DHA, a special kind of omega-3 fat. It's not just helpful, it's part of the very structure of your retina. Your photoreceptor cells, the ones that capture light and allow you to see detail, are packed with DHA. Without enough of it, those cells weaken, and over time, they can die. That slow loss is one of the main drivers of age-related macular degeneration, or a MDETHA, number 1 cause of vision loss in older adults. But here's the good news. Research shows that when seniors consistently get enough DHA and its partner EPA, the retina can resist damage. In fact, participants in the large age-related eye disease study ARDS-2, but higher omega-3 intake showed slower progression of macular degeneration. In a 2021 scientific review went even further, concluding that DHA doesn't just slow damage, it actively reduces inflammation in the retina and helps keep vision sharper for longer. Let me tell you about Sharon. She's 74, a retired nurse who prided herself on staying healthy. But one day, after a routine eye exam, she got the news no one wants to hear. Early macular degeneration. She was devastated. She told me, "I thought this meant my independence was slipping away." When we reviewed her diet, I noticed something glaring. She wasn't eating fish, and she'd never taken omega-3 supplements. We started simple. It's capsules of high-quality fish oil before bed, each with at least 500 milligrams of DHA and 250 milligrams of EPA. 3 months later, her scans showed no progression. More importantly, she felt hopeful again. "I thought I was just waiting to go blind," she said. "Now, I feel like I have some control." If you decide to add fish oil to your nightly routine, remember this. Quality matters. Look for the words molecularly distilled in triglyceride form. Choose oil from small cold water fish, like sardines or anchovies. These have less risk of contaminants. Always check the label for the actual amounts of DHA and EPA. Generic blends won't cut it. The best way to take it is with your evening meal right before bed. It's that way your body absorbs the omega-3 more efficiently, and your eyes get the support they need during their natural repair cycle at night. Fish oil isn't flashy, and it's not new. But for seniors concerned about their vision, especially if macular degeneration runs in the family, can be one of the most powerful, science-backed tools you have. That's why it earns the number 2 spot on this list. And now, it's time for the oil you've been waiting for, the one I teased at the beginning. It's common, it's simple, but hidden inside is a nutrient powerhouse that can protect your eyes in ways most people never realize. Let's talk about number 1. Here it is, the number 1 oil on our list. The funny thing is, you probably already have it sitting in your kitchen. It's olive oil. It's the same oil you might drizzle on your salad or use in your cooking. But here's what almost nobody talks about. Olive oil isn't just good for your heart. It holds a hidden secret that can transform the way your eyes age. Let's start with what happens as we get older. The thin tear film that protects the surface of your eyes begins to break down. That's why so many seniors wake up with eyes that feel dry, itchy, or gritty. And over time, oxidative stress tiny chemical reactions inside the cells chips away at your retina, It's the part of your eye that captures images. It's like rust building up on a car, except it's happening inside your eyes. This is where olive oil steps in. It's rich in a healthy fat called oleic acid, which helps calm inflammation. But its real superpower comes from a compound with a long, tricky name: hydroxytyrosol. This natural antioxidant is one of the strongest known to science. In fact, a 2022 review in the journal Nutrients showed that hydroxytyrosol can protect retinal cells from oxidative damage, the exact kind of damage linked to age-related vision loss. Now, let me share a story that shows how powerful this simple oil can be. Charles, age 72, came to me frustrated. Every morning, he said his eyes felt like sandpaper. He tried drops, warm compresses, even a humidifier in his bedroom. Nothing gave him lasting relief. So I suggested something surprisingly simple. Take 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil before bed. 2 weeks later, he came back smiling. Doc, I can open my eyes in the morning without that burning, gritty feeling. Feels like night and day. That's the beauty of olive oil. It works quietly, supporting your eyes while you sleep. Instead of just soothing symptoms, it helps your body repair from the inside out. And because nighttime is when your eyes do most of their housekeeping work, giving them the right fuel before bed can make all the difference. If you're going to try this, here's the key. Quality matters. Look for extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed, ideally organic, and stored in a dark glass bottle. Avoid anything labeled light or pure. Those are usually refined and stripped of the very compounds that make olive oil so powerful, and don't cook with it for this purpose. This isn't about frying, it's about nourishment. Take it straight, or with a small piece of whole grain bread about 30 minutes before bed. It's simple. It's safe. It might be the easiest habit you ever add to your nightly routine. Olive oil is more than a kitchen staple. It's a vision protector, hiding in plain sight. That's why it claims the #1 spot. So now you know the 4 natural oils that can protect your eyes while you sleep. But before we wrap up, let me give you a few extra tips to make them work even better for you. First, remember that you don't have to take all 4 oils every single night. Some people like to rotate them, maybe flaxseed oil one evening, avocado oil the next, and olive oil before bed the following night. Others choose the 1 or 2 that best match their needs and stick with those. The key is consistency, not perfection. Second, timing matters. Taking these oils in the evening with or just after dinner helps your body absorb them more effectively. Plus, that's when your eyes are getting ready for their repair cycle. Think of it like fueling your body right before it does its best maintenance work. Third, quality is everything. Don't waste your time or money on cheap, refined oils. Look for words like cold-pressed, organic, or molecularly distilled. Choose dark glass bottles when possible, and store flaxseed oil in the fridge to keep it fresh. What you put into your body only helps if it's the real thing. And finally, pair these oils with other simple, eye-friendly habits. Stay hydrated. Give your eyes a break from screens. Use softer lighting at night. Small steps add up, and together they create a powerful shield for your senior wellness. Now let's make it really simple, with a quick checklist you can follow, starting tonight. Take 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil before bed, if your eyes feel dry in the morning. Add a teaspoon of avocado oil to your dinner to protect your central vision. Use flaxseed oil daily if your eyes often feel red, irritated, or tired. Add fish oil capsules if you have a family history of macular degeneration. If your doctor has warned about early signs, always choose high-quality oils, store them correctly, and stay consistent. That's it. Simple steps, real protection. And here's the message I want you to take away. It's never too late to care for your eyes. Seniors sometimes feel like once vision starts to fade, nothing can be done. But your eyes can still heal, still repair, still respond to the love and nutrients you give them. Even something as small as a spoonful of oil before bed can be a statement. I'm not giving up on my vision. Because when you protect your eyes, you're protecting so much more. You're protecting your independence, your confidence, and the joy of seeing your loved ones clearly. Imagine reading your grandchild's birthday card without squinting, or recognizing a friend's smile across the room. That's what's at stake, and that's worth protecting. So, which oil are you going to try first? Or maybe you already have a trick that helps your eyes feel clearer. Share your experience in the comments below, Your story might inspire someone else to take the first step. Remember, this video is for educational purposes only. Please consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. If you found this helpful, give it a like. Share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe for more senior wellness tips. Together, we can age with clarity, strength, and dignity.